had to stop earlier because I filled the cab up with some methane. In other words, you know, I farted. Now, I don't blame that on my entrails and my bodily functions. I blame that on the government because they say I'm lactose intolerant. Now, that's a problem. See, the milk, I don't think anybody should drink milk from a cow anyway. I think that's a conspiracy by the government to get people to disrespect women. That's how I feel about it. Because who was the first person that got thirsty and said, hey, let's see if there's any water in there. Ain't no water, ain't no Sunny D. So let me go and get that milk out that cow titty that's in the yard. Who does that? Who does that? If you want some milk, you want to get that milk straight from the tap, from the woman's titty. Now, it was good enough for us when we was babies, right? So when do you just stop and say, okay, I'm going to stop drinking the natural milk from a woman and start drinking some milk from an animal? That's some nasty, savage stuff. Just imagine. Look at all the rap music. You know how the rappers are calling women bitches and hoes. How you going to call a woman a bitch or a hoe if you drinking a White Russian made with titty milk? You know what I'm saying? You can't sit up there and really disrespect this girl when you drinking her essence, you know, over some cognac. You understand what I'm saying? So what you have to understand is the government has used the propaganda of cow's milk to lessen the value and the respect of black women. So what we need to do is we need to change the system around. And so what I've developed is I'm gonna make a little titty milk revolution. Like, you know, ice cream is delicious, right? It's delicious. It's made from cow's milk, you know what I'm saying? Now, Breyers is really delicious. I know this girl named Melissa. She has some 44 Ds. And I'm gonna have her give me some of her milk and make some ice cream out of that shit. And we're gonna do a taste test and see which one is better, Breyers or Melissa's. And what I'm gonna tell you is I'm gonna let you know that Melissa's titty milk will be better. Let's ask this gentleman right here. How you doing, brother?
Hi.
You doing okay?
Murray, head of security.
Head of security.
And we want to know what you're doing here.
We're working with Ashton Kutcher right here. This is Ashton Kutcher's nephew right here. We're doing it's sort of like punk.
Are you doing that punk thing?
Yeah, you want to get into the shot real quick?
No, sir.
Now, are those standard issue security shoes? They look real comfortable. So, now I got this friend. I got a friend named Melissa. She's got 44 Ds. Now, what I'm going to do is see, everybody knows Breyers ice cream is delicious. But see, once I make this ice cream out of Melissa's milk, then we're going to really understand what some ice cream is all about. And we're going to have it on TV. We're going to have it do a taste test. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to have the Breyers over here, and I'm going to have Melissa's over here. We're going to label A and B. And we find out once and for all, who's the best, Breyers or Melissa's? You make the call.